Well, good evening, soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2020. We started a tradition a few years back under the leadership of Mr. Bollendorf when he was the principal, where prior to going out onto the field or moving from the 11-12 auditorium to the IBPAC, in years when we've had an indoor ceremony, where as a class together for one final time before we go out into the public for everyone to see you prepare to graduate. Our student council president has had an opportunity to speak with you as a class, and we certainly want to keep that tradition alive. In just 30 minutes, you will be graduating from Washington Township High School. I know many of you may have mixed emotions about that, most certainly appropriate in any year, but especially this year, given all that you've lost and had to deal with COVID-19 and school closures. But I'm really proud to have Lauren here, and I'm excited to be able to give her the mic and the opportunity to talk with you one final time as students before you become graduates of our high school. I hope you're in your caps and gowns. I know it's probably weird. I hope you're having a watch party at home. I hope that you'll feel that this graduation ceremony, even though it's a virtual one, I hope that you'll feel that it's one, and I trust you'll feel that it's one that has been designed to celebrate you as individuals and as a class. So if you're not in your caps and gowns already, please go put them on as soon as Lauren's done talking to you. We'd love to see pics tonight because we're all supporting you, class of 2020, and we're really looking forward to celebrating you, especially this evening. So without further ado, I'm really excited to be able to bring to the podium Lauren Loletta, your student council president.
Hello, class of 2020. I would like to start by saying that I definitely did not expect to be giving this speech to an empty auditorium, but things happen in life that are beyond our control. It is unfortunate that we did not get to go on our senior trip, watch Mr. Washington Township, go to senior prom, or even have a real graduation, but many people have found their own ways to still make these events special. Nothing I can say will give us our senior year back. However, I can say that we will remember this time forever. With school ending early, we were given more time to spend with our loved ones before moving on to the next chapter of our lives. We have seen people in the community come together to support the class of 2020 during this difficult time. I think that it is pretty amazing to know that there are other people out there who care enough about us to try to make our senior year special. So instead of thinking of our senior year as a disaster, let's think of it as a moment in history that we will remember for a long time. A moment where we realized how many people around us truly cared, not just about us, but about society as a whole. From a global pandemic to facing the reality of social injustices, I know that the class of 2020 is truly special, and that we can conquer anything that comes our way because we are the future. Despite the unexpected series of events this year, I still wouldn't trade my high school experience for anything, and I hope that you all feel the same. I have met some of the most wonderful people at this school who really do make saying goodbye so hard. I realize that this is a cliche thing to say, but it couldn't be more true. Many of us have gone to school together since the first grade, but after this year, we will be spread out in different schools, jobs, and even areas of the country. As we move on, I hope that we can all stay connected one way or another. Our class has experienced something unlike any of the graduating classes before us. We will forever have a bond of shared experience. I hope that in 20 years, we can look back as happy and successful adults and reflect about our senior year and how it changed us for the better. After every sunset, there is a sunrise, and if this year has taught me anything, it is that I need to make the most out of the rest of my life because you really never know when it might come to an abrupt stop. So in this next chapter of our lives, let's get out there and make a change. Be resilient, meet new people, and be willing to try new things. Be brave and do something that has always frightened you. Create new goals for yourselves, because even though 2020 has been a mess, we still have the rest of our lives to make up for it. Thank you, and I wish you all the best of luck as we move on. We have finally made it, and we should all be extremely proud of ourselves.